You're standing in front of a door juggling groceries and suddenly, do you push, pull, or slide? That moment of hesitation, that tiny frustration, Don Norman shows us it's not your fault. The design is broken. But what if there was a secret recipe behind everything we use every day? Something that could transform your whole relationship with objects from strange to intuitive? Let's crack that code. Ever stared blankly at a device, wondering if you're an idiot? Norman digs into the root. Design that trashes common sense. Here, why our gadgets and doors keep messing with our heads. Norman recounts a classic kitchen stove nightmare. Burners with unlabeled knobs scattered randomly. Imagine the surprise of a frustrated homeowner in Chicago trying to figure out which burner heats up which knob. No clues, just guesswork and burning dinners. This real-world scene nails how poor design sabotages even the smartest users. Think of your controls as a dance partner. Norman calls this mapping, the natural connection between control and effect. When you turn a knob clockwise and the burner heats up, it's like a conversation that flows naturally. When it's scrambled, like a volume knob that moves brightness, your brain trips up, scrambling your moves. Imagine a winding mountain road lined with guardrails guiding every turn. Norman defines constraints as invisible fences for your actions. These limit what you can do, steering you away from errors without needing signs or instructions, like how a USB plug only fits one way, preventing frustration before it starts. Here's the trick Norman swears by: if you can't see it, you can't use it. Transparency isn't just about glass, it's how design whispers the next move to you. One memorable example Norman shares is the cursed bathroom door at the University of California. Neither handle nor push plate made it clear whether to push or pull, leading to endless confusion and awkward encounters. People paused, hesitated, sometimes pushed when they should have pulled. That's design failing the simple test of visibility. Feedback is like a backstage pass to your actions. Norman compares it to a handshake. You push a button, and a click or light flashes back to tell you it worked. Without that, you're left in the dark, unsure if you've succeeded or failed. It's why failing to hear that beep on a microwave can make you wonder if it's broken. Affordances are clues built into an object's shape or design that scream how to use them. A flat plate on a door affords pushing, a handle affords pulling. Norman champions making these clues so obvious you don't have to think twice. With clear affordances, the user feels like a mind reader, effortlessly doing the right thing. Norman doesn't stop at critique, he offers hope. Here's how smart design respects you, not the other way around. In one story, Norman recalls airplane cockpits redesigned after fatal crashes. Instead of blaming pilots, designers created controls that prevented deadly errors, like guards over switches and better arrangement. Design became a safety net, forgiving human mistakes instead of setting traps, a radical shift in responsibility. Norman highlights how human memory isn't a steel vault, it's more like a sieve with holes. Expecting users to memorize dozens of steps or control functions just guarantees frustration. He points to the genius of well-labeled controls and reminders, like the simple icons on a smartphone that save you from mental overload. Think of the way your car's steering wheel turns left to go left. It just feels right. Norman emphasizes using these natural relationships between action and outcome to create seamless user experiences. When design mimics everyday logic, the object feels less like a puzzle and more like an extension of your intention. Remember that door you stood at, wondering which way to go? Now you know it's not you, it's the design. Every button, handle, or screen should guide you effortlessly, like a good friend nudging you in the right direction. Next time you wrestle with an awkward gadget, pause and ask, how could this be clearer? Try spotting poor design around you. You'll see the world differently and maybe make it better. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.